Hello, ma'am. I'm Elleonore with my partner Farah Diba here, and we're from English Language Education Study Program at Jakarta State University. And we would like to share our project about smartphone apps as a motivating tool in English language learning. So since smartphones are getting cheaper, sophisticated, and multifunctional, there are opportunities to learners to engage in more meaningful English language learning. So this study employs mixed method research design, which will be explained further by my partner later. And so the purpose of this study is to identify the use of English language app outside the classroom, and the findings show that students use the apps related to the grammar and the most, and followed by English apps related to speaking, reading, and vocabulary. And also the findings reveal that students in the study display 3 types of motivations from the perspective of STT, for example, autonomy, competence, and relatedness.
And here, sorry. And here I will tell you about the method used. A mixed method was adopted as a mode of inquiry for this study, so that the strength of quantitative and qualitative. In this study, quantitative findings are descriptive statistic to show the use of smartphone application for various English skills, while qualitative findings provide descriptive explanation of participants' motivation related to autonomy, competence, relatedness, and challenge of using English application.
And the participants were from undergraduate students from a Malaysian university and were enrolled in the general English language course in the 2019-2020 academic year. And total of the participants is 200 that were selected using purposive and convenient samplings, that allowing the researchers to select their participants based on accessibility and proximity, and this accessibility and proximity refer to the students who have registered for the university English language course where the study was conducted.
The results determined using a questionnaire was given to students anonymously using a Google form, and the researchers developed a 2-part questionnaire measuring participation, demographic, and English language learning skills. Yes or no questionnaires were used to identify language skill learned through smartphone application.
All right, so next is I'm going to answering the second research question. It's about data for this section will be presented according to the 3 main aspects of motivation examined from the STT perspective. There are autonomy, and so the autonomy is the first one is autonomy. So autonomy is a learning a language demands time, commitment, and effort. And autonomous learning takes place when students are responsible for their learning, and the students are more conscious of the process of meaning making.
And the second is competence. Students have to have the opportunity to extend their English language learning via user-friendly PP5 apps that provide them the opportunity to choose their apps according to basic, intermediate, and advanced levels PP5. The app seems to promote opportunities for language stimulation. One student gave an example of one app challenge Duolingo. With Duolingo, you can set your weekly goals and complete the different modules. The new modules will only be active once you complete the previous one. New vocabulary is often taught with grammar and image, and grammar points are taught in speech bubbles. There are also listening exercise where you need to type what you hear, and speaking exercise where you say what you hear.
And then the last one is relatedness. Relatedness is when the apps provided them with interactive learning opportunities where their speaking and writing exercises are corrected by native speakers. So this helps them with to perfect their accents and exchange information with other users and develop their critical thinking and problem solving. And the users can also express their satisfaction when their speaking and writing exercises are corrected by native speakers.
In conclusion, the author suggests that educators in higher educational institution educators should consider the potential of smartphone English apps in their teaching and learning activities, particularly in this new normal of teaching and learning during the COVID-19 pandemic.
Yes, and the teachers and educators may want to consider this model when integrating smartphones in teaching and learning the English language. That so can emphasize on the four approaches of learning, the interactive learning, ubiquitous learning, bite-sized learning, and independent learning, and where the teachers and educators need to be well versed with the four learning approaches as using them and will maximize learners' effective and meaningful learning experiences using smartphones. I think that's all from us. And yes, thank you.
Thank you.